Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SQL Mastery, and today we are going to learn about how to install SQL Server on your laptop, maybe Windows machine or iOS machine. So we'll learn about this in this video, and let me introduce myself. I'm Kiran Pawar. I have the 14 years of IT industry experience, and I'm the SQL Masters because I love to work on SQL. I work on huge, complex SQL projects, and I have the 14 years of experience. I started my career in 2009 with a zero salary and one SQL skill set that I always work. I always love to work on the SQL projects, and that one skill helped me reach to a 45 lakh package after 14 years of IT industry experience. So I work in small organizations, big organizations, mid-scale organizations, MNC companies, product-based companies like TCS, Harman Internationals, CS Holding, iCertis, and what's not. Okay, so I'm so excited to share with you all my journey, all my skill set about beginner level, intermediate level, and the advanced level. I'm going to teach you everything in my YouTube channels. I will teach you about the beginning levels, intermediate level, advanced level SQL, then interview skills, how to write your resume, and how to get a job in a SQL. Okay, with the help of Naukri and LinkedIn. So all in one-stop solution for your SQL journey. So please stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel, and I will share a lot of content with you guys. Okay, so let's start with how to install the SQL Server on your laptop. So let me share my screen. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen now. So just go to the Google, okay, and just type Microsoft SQL Server download and just enter. Okay, you'll find the first website is a Microsoft. Okay, and so in a Microsoft website, just click on SQL Server download. Okay, good. Now you'll come on this uh, page, okay, where it will ask you for try SQL Server on premise and on cloud. So there is two version. One is you can install SQL Server on your local machines, and second is a cloud base. So we'll come to the cloud base as well later, but considering this context of this video, we'll install the SQL Server on your local machine so that you can do practice. You can create your own database. You can open anytime this database on your laptop on your laptop, and you can do the SQL practice. So I'm recommending you to install this SQL Server on premises on your laptop so that you can do a more practice. Okay, so once you install, this is the mandatory steps because you have to install SQL Server on your on-prem on your local machine, so that we can do the next videos will be there that is related to how to SQL queries and how to create your database and all that stuff. So you must need your SQL Server to be installed on your local machine, on your local laptop. So always use this option, okay, on premises. So here is the SQL Server on Azure and SQL Server on premise. So just select this option. Just click on download now, and it will ask you for SQL Server to 2020 now available. So registers for your free trial today. Okay. So here you have to put your name, Kiran Pawar. Here is my mail ID. Here is my company name. Let's say SQL Mastery. Is my country is India. Company size it's one. Job role is you know SQL database architect. Phone number. So here's my phone number 70838135888. Is I don't have any question. I would like to, okay, just check that you'll get updates from them and just click on download now. Okay, so what in uh comments? There is no any comments. Okay, so I'm just clicking the NA, what they're saying. Country code. Okay, okay, sorry. India, and just click on download. Now you can see that Please select your SQL Server to download. Okay, prerequisites, install guidelines, and all that stuff. They are giving us your system requirement. Is also given as try SQL Server on Azure. Okay, so they are promoting their Azure SQL Server cloud-based SQL Server version. So we'll come to that later. But considering the basics, understanding, we have to install SQL Server on our local machine. Okay, so just scroll down. Just scroll down. What they're saying, keynote about the SQL Server, SQL Server. Okay, system requirement, release note. Okay, so if you click on the system requirement, it will give you now what is the system requirement, hardware and software is needed for your SQL Server, storage, how much capacity is required, hard disk is required, and all that stuffs. It is given on this. Okay, memory, how much memory is required. Okay, so at least 1 GB RAM is required, and the hard disk is at least storage is 6 GB storage should be available on your C drive. So I think this is the basic things, and I hope everyone clear on this part. Okay, so let's go back to the SQL Server, and here is you can execute download. It's the 64-bit. So just click on this. Okay, exe download. So just click on 64-bit, and your SQL Server is installing here. You can see that it is installing here. SQL 2022 SSE. So this is what the SQL Server. So just click on that. Okay, it will ask you, do you want to allow app to make changes to your DS? Just click on yes. Okay, and you can see that here is your SQL Server 2020 evaluations edition. Select an installation type, just a basic, custom, and download. So download media SQL Server setup as now and install them later. No, basically select basic installation type, install the SQL Server database engine features with the default configuration. So just click on basic. Okay, don't get more confused. Just click on select, don't go for custom or anything. Okay, and just click on accept. Okay, it will by default look, it will take the location C drive. Just click on the install, and here you go, your downloading install package is start now. So it's installing your SQL Server. Okay, friends, so installation is in progress. So remember one thing, that okay, so you have to do a practice every single day, at least 1 to 2 hours on a SQL, and that will really help you to grow in your career. If you're a fresher, if you're intermediate, even if you are experienced IT engineers, no matter. Okay, you have to work every single day, you have to practice every single day for your SQL, and that will help you to grow in your career, grow in your job actually. So it's installing, still installing. Okay, and so while this installing, friends, I have one good news for you, that I'm so desperate and excited to share all my knowledge, all my SQL journeys that I started, okay, in 2009, and today in 2024 I have the 14 plus years of experience, and I'm so glad to share with you all my journey. So I'm sharing all my journey of how I started my career, how I learned the SQL, and how my experience was there for the live projects, working in the bigger companies like TCS, CS Holding, the product-based companies like Cloud Moyo, iCertis. So, I'm so excited to share with you all my knowledge and the experience, live project experience, interview experience. I have given 100 plus interviews. Plus, I also taken 100 plus interviews. So I'm going to share with you all my experience uh, as an interviewer, or as well as when I given the interview, how was my experience, and when I have taken the interviews of the people of the SQL, how was my intention, how was my experience. So I'm going to share with you everything in detail, how I updated my resume so that I would get a good job about related to the SQL in the Naukri.com. So I'm going to share with you everything step by step. with you guys. So I'll share the one link in the description box. Okay, there will be one Google form, or there will be maybe I will share the one. I'm planning to take a boot camp, a live workshop for every Saturday. I'm trying to take a live workshop, so it will be absolutely free of cost. You can come join me, and you can learn from me the SQL. Okay, on every I will try maybe next from next Saturday, or you can find out the link details. You can just fill the Google form, and I will update you about my webinar when it is going to be happen. Okay, so you just fill that form, just fill your basic informations like mail ID, mobile number, what is your expectations, where are you today, are you beginner, or you intermediate, or you still fresher, or you are experienced person, are you looking forward to look into the job into the SQL, are you looking for your job into as a data engineer, data science, or a full stack developer with a .NET and SQLs, anything. If you want to work on SQL part, you know that SQL is very important and hot skills in the today's era. So if you want to learn more about the SQLs with me, then please fill the forms. I will share it in into the description box, and that definitely I will connect with you for my updated webinars or workshops, and that will. I'm so excited to work with you to help you, and to get you the good job the way today I am on a high paying job, my dream job. So I'm also excited to share all my journey with you guys, so that you will definitely also get a good job, a high paying job, a dream job. So let's see how it works. Okay, so download is successfully completed. Now installing is in progress. So I think it will take again next maybe uh 2 to 5 minutes, hopefully. So I hope you guys are not getting bored with this video. This video is going to be maybe a bit uh, lengthy, but it is very important, because considering the beginners, or those who don't know about how to install SQL Server, who don't know what is SQL, why SQL. So I'm just sharing all these details with you guys, and I'm creating this video is lengthy because I want to help from scratch to every single person who want to build their career into the SQL. So just please keep patience and bear with me. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This will give me the motivations. Also comment into the comment box. Okay, also share it with your friends who also want to learn SQL. Okay, and make sure that you'll fill the Google form that I'll give into the description box. That is also very important. So friends, I will stop the recording here because it will take time, because I don't want to create unnecessary lengthy video for you guys. So I will create a part 2 as well for this. So don't worry on that part. Okay, thank you. I think we should wait actually. I think it is almost close to complete the installation. So instead of creating two videos, let's have this one single video. Even that will help me not to maintain the two videos. So let's wait. I hope it will finish soon. Okay, so meanwhile this installation is going on. Okay, we need one more thing. Okay, so this is SQL Server. Okay, So when this is SQL Server, so it will install on your local machine, but at the same times we need one ID. ID is what I will tell you. IDE, notepad. Okay, so this is your SQL Server. Okay, this is your SQL Server. This will install on your machine. Okay, install on your machine. But again, once it is installed, you need one more thing. Okay, that we called as ID, that is integrated development environment. That's what we call it as an environment. So what is that integrated development environment? This is again one software or one tool, so that will help you to connect to your database. Okay, so sorry, so it will help you to connect to your SQL Server. So your first step is that to create your SQL Server. So this is your SQL Server. The step one, you created SQL Server, and your step two is, okay, sorry. So let me elaborate. Install SQL Server. Sorry, download SQL Server. So first we downloaded it, right? Download SQL Server, and then you install SQL Server on your machine. Then third step is to download ID. So what is the down ID for Microsoft is SSMS, and this is nothing but SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, once it is download, you can install that. So once that is installed, then with the help of this IDE, you can connect to your SQL Server, and then you will start writing. Step 5 is creating your database, creating your first database, I would say, first SQL database, and write down your first SQL query. Obviously, with SQL database, you have to create some tables and add some data so that you can create a first, you can write your first SQL query. So don't worry on that part. I will help you step by step to learn about this. So good news. Installation has completed successfully. So we are good that, okay, so installation has completed successfully. Wow. Okay, so here you can see that, right? So what I was talking about, the install SSMS, right? So there's good options, right? Now they already provided you the SSMS, because the last time when I installed the SSMS separately. Now computer status is required to complete your installation. That is good, no problem. See, now we have completed step one, downloaded SQL Server. We have installed. Step two is completed. SQL Server installation is done on your machine. Third step is download SSMS and then install. So, but the good news is that here SQL here you get this feature that might be Microsoft implemented this. So this is good for you guys. So just click on install SSMS. Okay. So see, okay, it will again go to download page. I thought that they will give inbuilt functionality, but that's okay. So you have to download SSMS, and then here is download SSMS. Okay, so just click on the download SSMS, and pre-download for SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, so here is SSMS 19.3, then available language, and then okay, so forget about all these stuffs. Just click on that free download for SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, it is installing. So 2 minutes is left. Okay, so let me go to the download folders, and you can see that it is downloading. So this is the SQL Server setup that we downloaded before some time, right? Now it is installing, it is downloading uh SSMS. So I hope everything is clear for you guys, right? So this is step one, step two, step three, and now it is downloading the SSMS SQL Server Management Studio, and then we'll install this. Okay, the first step is to install. So we are waiting still to download it. Okay, so it is still downloading. Why it is taking that much time? Okay, no problem. I think, friends, I hope so far so clear for you guys. If you have any doubt, if you have if you have any doubt or any questions, any suggestions or anything, don't worry. You can put into the comment box, and I definitely answer you as soon as possible, as soon as early. Okay, so don't worry on that part. Also, I'm going to conduct workshop, SQL workshops, where I'm going to teach you everything in detail to you guys. I'm planning to teach this on every Saturday or Sunday, but whatever be the date that I will update you, I will send you the invitations. But before that, what you have to do is that you have to fill the Google form, so that will help me to get your details, contact details like mail ID and mobile number, so that I can connect with you, I can share with you all the details. Got it? I think downloading is about to complete. Good one. Okay. Okay, good thing. So you can see that this was our SQL server. Now this is our SSMS, which is very very important, very very important. This ID will help you to develop, write your SQL queries, do your practice. Okay, so this is very important. So first we installed the SQL Server. Now we need a SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio, to connect to that SQL Server. Okay, so let's click on the SSMS setup, ENU, double click on that SSMS. Okay, and just click on install. By default, it will take a C drive location. So don't do any change here. Just click on install. Just click, do you want to allow this app to make change to your device? Just click on yes, and it will start your Microsoft SQL Management Studio with Azure Data Studio. So don't worry about what is Azure Data Studio. So it is Azure Data Studio is related to cloud-based SQL servers. But don't worry, just focus on currently Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS. So going forward, we'll call only SSMS. Okay. So when you will go to any company for jobs, they will only call SSMS. They will not call Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So SSMS is just a short form. So remember that shortcut, SSMS is stand for SQL Server Management Studio. And I hope it will install in next 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'm excited to show you how that ID look like, how that SSMS look like, how you connect to your SQL server, and how to create your first database, how to write your SQL queries, and all that stuffs. We'll talk about this in detail. So just stay tuned. I know this video is going to be lengthy, but if you are good learner, you will keep the patience, right? Because this is the basic steps. Okay, this is very very important steps. Okay, if you once you install the SQL server on your local machine, then it will be very easy for you to do practice. Okay, so this is the one time activity. Okay, this is one time activity you have to do, install on your SQL server on your local machine, on your local laptop, and then you will be ready to do practice, write your SQL queries, uh, and all that stuffs. It's taking a little bit more time, but it's okay. Maybe it's totally depend on your laptop's speed. I mean hard disk and RAM. Sorry, also your internet speed. So don't worry about that. But make sure you have the good configurations laptop, having the good internet speed, because these two things are very very important if you want to speed up your progress, if you want to speed up your SQL journey. Just make sure that you have a good laptop and high configurations, not high configurations but good configurations laptop with good internet speed. So we are good now. Setup is completed. All specific components have been completed. Now I can close, and I need to restart the laptop. Okay, so I think in that case maybe the video will be disconnected, my meeting will be disconnected. So just hold on, I will stop the sharing and I will restart the machine, and again I will connect with you guys and I will show you how to connect to the SSMS. Okay, stay tuned. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you.